God, what a bop. Tekken 4's version of the beach stage. Shit, you know what? A guy like me might just go ahead and type in Tekken 7 beach stage also. Stop playing all Pokemon game themes. Yes. Yes. Bentry! Thank you very much for the 32 months. Welcome back. Early stream, is it? Holy fuck. Hello, lower letters, who has changed your Twitch name to Mafia Don in Goon Polycule. Fuck, man. The Polycule having a meeting. Hey, boss, we're having second thoughts about the power dynamics you're bringing to the Cule. No offense. Hello! The schedule says 3 p.m. Sydney. Oh my god, I did it again. I'm so stupid, dude. I cannot keep in my mind when the Go Off Kings are starting at 1 p.m. and starting at 11 a.m. And I fucked up again. So yeah, I'm online now. Hello! Dang. Shit, I might go ahead and... You know what? Sub in Tekken 8 OST Seaside Resort theme. Time zones feel made up, TBH. It would be so nice if we had a universal time. I know we can't, but it would be so much better for specifically me for only this reason. But it would feel worse also getting up at like 2300 or whatever. Bed sores! Hello! Ain't that the way, Rackering? Gotta tune it to your exact specifications. Using artificial intelligence, we can create a streamer with the forehead to your exact specifications. Jesus Christ, those are your specifications? Alright, well, I think we're actually gonna have to turn to good old Mother Nature for this one, because the computer is smoking. Switching it up. Oh my god, is he the greatest DJ of all time? There's an armor in one of the alleys in the block that the Lost Clubhouse is on. Hell yes. Man, I was thinking before about how the, like the backbone of dance music is the imperative. You'll just be watching fucking, I don't know, listening to some dance music and it'd be something like... Release yourself to the music. Dance until you sweat. Music for people who like to, you know, be told what to do. Let's go crazy. Hey, sick of my dry food. Thank you for the 33 months. Welcome back. This is your environment. I got the Hamster Dance CD they made when I was like 12, and I remember standing at the bus stop very self-seriously thinking, why are these songs all exhortations? God damn. I'm 12 years old. I'm waiting for the bus stop. I have the vocabulary word exhortations at the front of my mind. This will be the worst year of my life. Hey, Go Off Kings. Thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? Welcome. And you know what? Hell, I might go ahead and slam the button and start the stream. Hello, everybody. Oh, I'm sitting low in the frame, and I'm enjoying it down here. Hey, everybody. Ah. How you doing? Let's get the party started. Tonight is the only night. That's right. I'm wearing my Great Australian Bake Off cardigan for the first time on stream. Actually, I don't know if it's the first time. Hey, Tom, new glasses? Yes, these are indeed new glasses. It is not the first time I've worn the cardigan on stream. Very well. Thank you, KPVW. Also, hey, thank you, ECT by Radio Shack, Mr. Extreme PC, Fentry, Second My Dry Food, Partyman X, Gin and Cat Hair, and What's Occurring for the resubs. And thank you, Go Off Kings, for the raid. Tom looks so good. Okay, good. Computer pin chat. There we go. Sweet. These are indeed new glasses, and these are in much better condition than my old glasses. When I brought my old glasses into the optometrist, she looked at them like I was handing her the desecrated corpse of a war dead. Like, she was so taken aback by what had happened. She was looking at it like Corleone looks at Sonny in The Godfather, dude. And the problem is, these glasses are pretty much exactly the same as those old glasses. They're just so much better. Would you like to see the glasses that I have fucking worn out? I have damaged these things beyond compare. All right, here, I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah. One thing you gonna learn about me, ain't nobody putting word like me. Can't drip, can't sauce like me. Ripping it up, I'm a major key. I am the one, not the two or the three. Get on my level if you wanna be better than ever. I got what I need. Pushing the limit, that's how it's gonna be. I promise I won't take it easy. It's only right that I come with that greasy. It's only right that I give him that pressure. Just watch, you don't have to believe me. I'ma do my thing. Watch me do my thing. I'ma do my thing. I didn't.
So, these are the glasses that I got handed back at the end of the optometrist visit. She handed them to me in a coffin, like so. And she also wrapped them up in this, like she was folding a flag. The difference here, man, is pretty obvious right from the get-go. I'm going to bring in, oh my God, I can actually go ahead and use second camera. That's right, I got my other camera working. So zoom in, use the autofocus. Oh, brother. And the good thing is I can't see your chat messages about the state of these things yet. Oh, and I just put the old glasses on. No, these are the new glasses. Great. How many headaches were you having? I realize now that I was not seeing particularly well through these things. They were like, I was essentially looking at the whole world through the kind of glass you put on like a bathroom at an Airbnb so you can't see out of it or into it. How does it feel to no longer have a sepia filter? It's nice. It turns out the world is still in high definition. Weird to find out that my eyes aren't getting worse than just my glasses were. Thank you, Anonymous. The gift sub to Buzz Your Hair. I do need to go get a haircut, dude. Look, you'll hear about this on the new Big Soft Titty if you're a listener, but I did have a moment there where I was telling Demi, like, it's so fucking immiserating to once again be typing into Google haircut men in 30s white 2025. Join me, actually. You know what? Here. Haircut man 30s white 2025. All right. Oh, for a man in his 30s, popular and stylish haircut options in 2025 include the burst fade, the modern mullet, the textured crop, and the natural fade. Well, there you are. Oh, shit. I have to add my face cam to this, lest shade lock find me wanting. Ah! Too big. Oh, cool. 37 cool white boy haircuts to try in 2025. You are not going to have me making a Pinterest account in 2025. If I've held out this long, although this is really fucking tempting. I didn't know we had 37 of them. I didn't know we had 37 of them to turn to be honest with you. Okay, hold. I can sign in as Demi on Pinterest. And this is from Men's Hairstyles Today. Oh ho! If you're looking to experiment... Okay, I might actually... Sorry, this is on Men's Hairstyles Today, so we can just go ahead, skip the Pinterest board, and go to the article. If you're looking to experiment, white boy haircuts are versatile and cool styles that encompass different lengths, textures, and styling preferences. Yep. No matter who you are, I think we can agree that white boy haircuts are where it's at. Okay. Whether you have curly, thick, wavy, or straight hair, yep, there's a whole bunch of different white boys you can be. Here are some examples that will inspire you to visit your barber as soon as possible. Okay. Textured brushback with low taper. I can't be... This is the problem with men's clothes in general, is that they are for... You need to have some stuff on just normal looking guys. There's some... I am allowing the message, being a white boy has its dark sides too. It's not all fun and games. And that's from Crestfallen White Boy. What is this?
Do you feel like you have a high...
I do feel like this. Yeah. Actually, literally, that forehead is exactly what I feel like, Steven. Thank you so much. Bro, I'm finally seeing myself in media.
Forehead, right? Your hairline is pushed back a bit. Maybe it's like this.
Yeah, dude.
Or maybe you have a hairline that's all the way down here.
Don't worry about that.
You feel like you have
Go
a
back.
hairline that is, pretty far back like this, or you've got a higher forehead. I know. Oh my gosh, all the hair's gone. This is my twin brother right here.
He's being dirty with this one. I need to hear this. Dude, I was saying to the group chat, maybe 2025 is going to be the last year I have with hair. I was thinking maybe I would go ahead and, buzz it come summer.
I know a lot of you may all dream of having the hairline.
It's so funny to be like, I know you all dream of being like this guy, and then heaving a head from your collection.
And the forehead size like this, which is, It's like everybody wants to be super tall, handsome, and have a beautiful, full head of hair, right? Everybody wants to look perfect. And
You know what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
The thing is that we're not all born the same way. So if you have,
I'm just gonna go ahead and
a hairstyle that exposes any of the forehead, right? If you have a hairstyle where everything is off your face, like this,
yep,
obviously you're gonna expose the hairline, right, and the forehead.
So true.
So the further back,
Lord Gugu, thank you for the 47 months. Welcome back.
Or the higher up you have a hairstyle, it's just going to elongate everything. So
I will take a weird or receding hairline over a shaved head any day. The shaved head is an act of cowardice. Okay. Ignatius Thornycroft, I love you. I love your edits. I love the work you do for the channel. I believe that calling a shaved head an act of cowardice is a fantastic way to get the shit beaten out of you by men who are already angry at the world and are thrilled to be angry at you instead. I think that the shaved head is a radical act of acceptance and self-love. You don't have to have it's an act of control. Gargamel Balls, thank you very much for the 19 months. Welcome back.
What we want to do is close it in and cover.
Hey, thank you, Big Brass Crowd, for the 49 months.
The best thing to do is to have a hairstyle, I would say that's probably parted somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
For it to be somewhat on the longer side.
Thank you, KPVW, for the 10 months. Welcome back.
And also, it just really is important to have the right hair length.
There has to be a better way to signify that a beard is present on the model than this shit. This is making me feel like I'm looking in my friend's sketchbook in year 8 and seeing his very, very, very time-intensively shaded and cross-hatched drawings of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Because if your hair, your forehead or your hairline is way up here, and it doesn't mean you're losing your hair or anything, it's just you have a higher forehead. If you cut the hair to here...
Why do people own these bracelets? When did this happen?
This be exposed, and it's not going to be long enough. So the hair in the front... needs to be long enough if you're going to do any sort of...
I'm going to skip forward to where he gets out a mannequin head that looks like me.
Mannequin heads everywhere. So let's take this haircut, for example.
Okay, not this. With a bigger forehead, I mean, was generally going to recommend a burst fade / mullet. Natalie! The beard is because you practice with the beard. You shave it off in class. What's up, Natalie? That's Natalie Tran, my friend, my co-host on the Great Australian Bake Off. Wahoo! My friend Natalie, who also, during Bake Off, would offer haircuts to crew members and got taken up on that. The one with the video game controls. Natalie does somewhat frequently text me pictures of video game controllers her husband owns, saying like, huh? You like this?
Now, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh.
Hey, Hassan, thank you very much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Natalie Tran. Natalie, that means you're not going to get ads on the channel.
His forehead is probably like,
and you can also use pictures of my face.
An inch high, it's the perfect hairline. Well, let's take a look. So let's bring all this back. This, to me, is somewhat of a more traditional forehead. And
okay, that's not what I needed to hear from you in this moment. I didn't need to hear what the amount of forehead that was traditional is. I don't think I'm in a position to hear that. My current hair strategy is I need to take enough away that they cannot give me the proofs. I am looking to be in a position where well-meaning people who stylize for commercial TV cannot hit me with the proofs and the conover. You know? And I think that the way to limit that is by taking paints away from the palette. Because otherwise I will be in pretty much any commercial engagement turning up looking like... Hey, can you all let me know if I'm in danger of having the fifth Google image search result on my Google results come up and be from the Innocence Project? All right. Let's go. Time to play the video game. I don't even know what the Innocence Project is. Don't think it. Hey, did you all? I don't know if I can. Okay. Innocence Project is good? Okay, phew. Did anyone else, and thank you to Jakey Chains for linking this earlier on Twitch, did anyone else see the Reddit post of Carrot Top flopping his dick out? Carrot Top had just run like a 5K and then jogged a bunch in front of the camera in such a way that his penis flopped out of his little shorts. Isn't like several years old, but yes. Oh man, I did not know that it was, I was out of date here. It was also, yeah, I saw his baby carrot. Well, Joey, so I'll say this, it's a sizable hog. Back to the prop comedy, I see. Yeah, he's flopping that shit out, dude. I mean, the greatest prop of all time, if Edinburgh Fringe clowning is to be believed. Now, I am going to go ahead and begin attempt 9. After dropping a... Oh, good. Just froze for a sec. After dropping a seismic bomb like that in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and start attempt 9 at this mission. Marta Full of Grace, I believe is the name of it. Just found an article called 10 Celebrities Who Had Serious Penis Problems. Okay, well, I'm going to start that mission in just a sec. New window, so I don't... Okay, and this is from yourtango.com. Okay. That is so crazy to be, okay. I think... Sorry. So, I'm on the list of 10 celebrities who had serious penis problems. This is written on March 19th, 2015. Number 2 is Eminem, and the text is, Eminem's ex-wife alleged that he has trouble getting it up. And then above that is number 10. So I think they've gone out, like, slightly wrong. And number 1 on the list is the guy who claimed to be associated with the Wu-Tang Clan and cut his penis off. So that seems like a pretty hefty drop-off from 1 to 2. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and enjoy... Wu-Tang Clan got nothing to fuck with. Very well done. Let's go ahead and enjoy some wonderful gameplay. Speaking of Eminem and cock, he gave Elton John a diamond encrusted cock ring for his wedding. Well, that's so nice. Also, I think the game has frozen. I believe that I'm seeing 0 activity from the video game. I will go ahead and open Task Manager, my favorite thing to do. From here, I can kind of get the lay of the land of the entire system that I'm using, and I'm seeing that GTA 4 is not responding. I need it to respond. So I'm going to end its task. Your watch is over. Then I'm going to start it up. You are a piece of shit. You are a piece of fucking shit, buddy. Don't you do this to me, my friend was here. You look like Nick Cave. There's very little of me in this photo. You understand, right? There's... Starting up the game. And I'm mad at everyone. I just want to be very clear. Whose body did they put your head on? God damn it. Was that cardigan as comfy as it looks? Bedsores? It was. It was a very comfortable cardigan, and I enjoyed wearing it very much. Mr. Cardigan. Yes. Computer. Begin video game. And you agree with Nick Cave on a lot too, right? Man, it's cool to find out that someone did something wrong without even having any of the context on it.
Your hands are awfully pretty.
Okay, and now to run through the arcane series of actions that I do to make sure this game is catcherable and also not getting cut off by anything, which is pressing Alt and Enter twice in a row. Then, I believe I will be putting graphics, vehicle density to 1, yes, so I can get to the place, because we've already done it. Wahoo! Whoa. They tell them what brand and model are your new glasses. Need it for something. Bro, I don't know. Let me... These are... MA Hunter Titaniums. 2207C1. 52 square 20/140. Hopefully that's not the start of an ARG that ends up with me getting, murdered. Why would he answer this? That's actually a really good question. Why did I do that? Also, I have just realized that the game is frozen on OBS. Solution? My. And just like that, the solution presented itself to Carrie. I'm Carrie. Anybody watching and just like that? I feel like it's uh-oh. Is something wrong? No, we're okay. Yeah, I am watching The Worst Idea of All Time, recapping it. Devastated to find out that, Shay is not included in this season. But I understand that all things gold must fade, nothing good can stay. I heard Mr. Big dies immediately. He does indeed. He, which is, you know, probably for the best, all things considered. But he does perish, and he does perish on a Peloton, which is the first of... I think it was, like, part of a number of fatalities that had to be balanced by Peloton by getting Northern Lion addicted to it and making it a through line of his streams so that, like, I know engineers who have accidentally given themselves eating disorders by simply trying to optimize everything in their life like it's super auto pets can also invest heavily in the Peloton ecosystem. Night bed sores, wonderful to have you. Go check out Bed Sores on Twitch, everybody. A wonderful stream that I lurk with some frequency. Should I be watching Northern Line? You all talk about him a lot. I mean, he's just like... It's the equivalent of me being like, you know what? Coca-Cola sure has its advantages. If you're looking for something to drink. Demi Lardner, thank you very much for these 60 months. Wow, 5 years of Twitch sub. From my sweetie pie. Can you believe that? Can you believe the most perfect relationship on Earth can become more perfect with time? As we move from the simple bond of marriage to the complex and gorgeous bond of Twitch subscriber and subscribee. Is Libby here? Okay, Demi is on the search for Lady. Alright, I won't get in the way of this, whatever is happening. I think, yeah, the reason people love Northern Lion is in part because he seems to be the only person capable of receiving 10,000 Twitch viewers and remaining, morally palatable and like a personality and a good personality. He seems like a good person who's not mentally completely insane.
No, I can't.
Okay. We are up to attempt 9. Computer. You know what? Attempt 10, I guess. On account of the previous one was attempt 9 and then the computer decided that the video game no longer existed. Now, last time we did this, I took a very circuitous route to the airport through... I have to change the vehicle density! Through the train tunnels. And I'm going to go ahead and attempt a clean run all the way there. Just on the bike, because frankly, I do not have the stomach to complete another solid run through the train tunnels because it is slightly boring. But after this, I will be coming back with my tail tucked between my legs to the slow and steady progress of making my way through the train tunnels. Gogolak, thank you for the 9 months. Happy babyversary. When are you getting a neck tattoo and joining the local Hells Angels in Australia? Yeah, we do have a Hells Angels over here. Kind of the only time you hear about them is when they do the, like the thing where they ride around and give, toys to babies. And then, of course, the crimes. If I had to pick the 2 times you hear about them, it's that and the murders. But in one, they're wearing, like, they have a funny hat to do one of them, and... well, it's no gunfire cap, I'll tell you that much. Pandering. I like NL because he's bald. Okay, well, then good news. Ah!
Oh, wow, what's happening?
I do think that it would be good to shave my head for summer. A shaved head in Australian summer is so nice. I also am aware of the fact that I need to deftly balance the amount of bald that I am, because my physique and size and general, like, resting facial expression means I'm always hovering between looking either very ill or racist as a bald guy. And I need to go ahead and kind of... It's always going to be one of them, but I need to balance it so I could look like either, so it's kind of ameliorated. Ooh, easy. Okay, I have to wear a hat when I go outside now so I don't get a sunburn on my fucking scalp. I mean, Dad Fob failed, all my fault, but no offense, but like, previous to this, were you a guy in danger of shaving his head who wasn't wearing a hat while outside? Like, has it just changed from a want to a need? You know what I mean? Like... oh shit, now I have to wear a baseball cap every time I go outside, says guy with the most receding hairline in the world? Come on, dude. Hat usage is staying at a steady, 1-to-1, day to day. I'm attempting to cross a road. Road crossed. Attempting to cross a road again. Road crossed. Third crossing complete. Oh my god, a dream run of red lights. Ooh. Check the map to see where we can go from here. I don't want to take this highway, actually. So I think I'm going to be taking an unconventional route through... Ugh. Oh, come on now. In my 20s with a shaved head, I had someone tell me very bluntly, man, you look hateful, and I really hadn't considered it at all, and she was 100% right. God damn, that is not the pronoun you want to see on the receiving end of receiving a blunt comment on your appearance in your 20s, Justin. But fair play to him, dude. It's good for someone to get out ahead of that and tell you, like, hey, just so you know. And... like, I think Justin has, like, one of the world's most welcoming auras. He is an incredibly friendly man and a warm presence. Oh, but shit, with a mohawk that you fucked up and then shaved it all off? Yeah, no, absolutely, man. You would have looked terrifying. Now, I'm going to use something... I'm going to use this pipe bomb to clear out this fence for sure, because I think... driving through these on a motorbike is always a risk, but there's bigger risks around! Alright, lateral thinking punished. And criticism received. Twice. I know, I did make a noise and draw it to my location. Hey, thank you, Maya Lureru, for the 3 months. Welcome back. Your counter is stuck? No, it's not. I just haven't incremented it yet. It has to be done on each retry. Also, Calypso Moon's asked what the weather is like here in Sydney. It's currently pretty bad, as I understand it. I've been outside once today. It was rainy then, and I believe it's supposed to be raining for potentially the next, like, 24 hours? It is a brutal rain. Uh-oh. It is cold, wet, and miserable. Yep, we are allowed 1 day out of the year where it is England style over here. You can see here some slow cars because I believe the Oracle is changed to safe, as it is the gonna be used in the next like 2 missions, one from now. When I first moved to Hawaii, it rained for 2 months straight, causing my newly moved in dorm room's roof to collapse in on me while I was asleep. No! Holy. Ay, 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 dude. I would hate, like, genuinely... Okay, I don't know if this is controversial to say. I don't know if you all are okay with me coming out and being so honest and clear, but I would hate to have a roof collapse on me. Because what do you do? At least if you're in like a snowdrift in an avalanche, you're like, well, they'll come looking. Like, people need to come looking on account of there's been an avalanche. If there's just been a roof collapse, people might not be looking for... like, people in my room for a while. I would parry it? Alright. I've been disposed of. I should have parried that. I love a weighted blanket, so personally, I would enjoy a roof collapse. Not my neurodivergent ass feeling relaxed for the first time in my life as the roof has collapsed upon me. Not me feeling warm and safe underneath rubble. What do we think? Hey, just a quick chat census. Do we think I'm getting away with saying that not me? Do we think I'm getting away with that scot-free? Or are you listening to that and going, ugh? Gonna say yeah? Okay, and I will say votes are weighted. I want to say like, votes from people under the age of 28 are weighted triple fold. Oh my god, I need to never try and take that little alleyway. Huh. What about 35-year-old white guys? Actually, weirdly, I prioritize them in a, almost to the exclusion of all else. Oh my god. It's funny to say. Not me doing blank. Not me asking the chat for approval based on some speech patterns I've picked up. Alright. Attempt 13. Thank you, computer, for advancing the attempt counter. I'm 27 for 1 more week. Hey, go crazy, make sure to enjoy it. Scratch Monkey, I know that little alleyway has never worked. That little side ramp, the little pedestrian, funneler on the bridge. But I do always want to use it because it just does look safe and comfortable. I've been 28 for 1 week, hey. Have fun and enjoy it. Why now, what is it? God damn it, did you put my glasses on the mannequin head? Piece of shit. It's important for me not to get distracted from the gameplay thing that I'm learning from this stream, because I feel like if I just focus on the gameplay, it's easier and better. 23-year-old white guy, I just tuned out for that entire section. Okay, well, you need to go ahead and either get a diagnosis or drop out of college already, because it's not happening. Alright? Alright, buddy? Drop out of your college, which I assume you're doing a Bachelor of Arts that's been delayed 2 years because of circumstances. Trying to get a soul read on my Twitch chat by projecting things that happened to me. Dude, it's so funny how old I would be if I went back to uni now. How much of a mature student I would be if I went back to uni. I would be so fucking annoying. I'd have done all the work, for one, because what the fuck else am I doing? I'd be constantly weighing in on discussions because I care about the courses I'm doing. I'm not just there to, like, work out what I'm doing with my life. I know what I'm doing with my life, brackets, wasting it. I'm ready to become everybody's problem. Being 23 is maybe the worst age to be, IMO. I think that, look, I would not want to be in my 20s again. I know that, and also I'm going to try this again, because I'm fucking crazy. Not me colliding with the fence to push it down easily and not even needing to use the pipe bomb. There's a lot of shit about how your 20s are so good. I was insanely depressed for mine, dude. If you're having some bad 20s, don't worry. 30s is, like, not as bad as people are making it out to be. Easy. Now, these can't be pushed down. These is just... Oh, please. Crushed by my bike. A solid half of my health lost. Not to be a life begins at 40 kind of guy, but, like, truly, being in your 20s fucking sucks, dude. For one thing, you gotta speak to other 20-year-olds who are dumb as shit, and you don't know that you're dumb as shit yet. Uh-oh! Okay, get on there. Please. Thank you so much. Now, I have lost a lot of health, which is not promising because I do have a firefight scheduled for immediately after this. But we have made great progress in getting to the airport, which is nice. And it's taken us less time than driving along the train tracks. Uh-oh. Okay, just a little bit persnickety with the bike movement there. 30s were cool, but I can't recommend 40s. Okay, fair enough. I gotta check in on my friend Justin. Yikes. Okay, going for the crossing. Yellow arrow! Driven into! Okay, we made it. I just got my associates in biology. Now I'm going for my bachelor's in agriculture biotechnology. Bro's going back to uni for a bachelor's in cow? Agriculture biotechnology. You can't fool me, motherfucker. That's plant. And in conclusion, we're asking for the syllabic utterance of the bovine found most commonly on the farm. Using my fountain pen to delicately write on my exam paper, which is worth 100% of my grade, MOO/MU umlaut, brackets, Germanic. Atomic perilously close to A. Look, we got a smart guy over here. I mean, yeah. Guy with absolutely no relevant qualifications to anything lashing out. Okay, I'm here, I'm dead. No, just kidding, I'm alive. Thank you, cars. Okay, let's go ahead and call our buddies to try and get them over here to back us up. Okay, Clay is not the guy. Now, if I call Terry...
The assholes have sent a fucking chopper!
Let's get Terry for backup.
This is Terry. Leave a message and I'll call it.
Aren't they supposed to come and help me? Okay, well, whatever. Let's just go ahead and focus on what we can control, which is our bullets going into the heads and bodies of these guys. Damn it.
Sorry about the welcoming party, Green Cheeks, but you gotta stay down!
Look at my rescuer, man. I'm going to death. Oh, jeez. Okay. Do they ever come during missions? They have on the previous tries of this one, yeah. Would you please perish? You are breaking my nuts right now, man. God damn it. Okay, there we go.
Party, sweet cheeks.
Fantastic. Now we got one more guy to go, and he is behind the car here. Would you stop cowering behind this door? And he's getting up. Hello. Hooray! Tom, do you have any buddies left? I believe I have Terry and Clay at my disposal, but they are turning me down right now. Oh. My health flashing red. My messages being left on the same. We have unfortunately perished. And fair enough. Gunned down from a helicopter. This is still on my other goddamn tab, and I need to close it for morale reasons. But the good news is, we got a retry. This checkpoint is going to be very helpful, because it means I don't have to make that drive to the to this terrifying place again. Okay, now, hopefully Terry and Clay will answer this time. I'm also going to change my cover immediately to behind this. Oh my god. Because we have the ability to just stand behind it for cover, and we can't be on the phone
I'll call you back.
while we're crouched. Okay, so they're just not coming this save file, I guess. This is honestly very inconvenient for me, as I desperately want my backup to arrive. This is crappy and bad, unfortunately. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh my god, this shotgun is the world's worst gun. I do have the rocket launcher. I have 4 bullets left in it. Which is not too much, but also I just spent 30 rounds in that one and did not get my kill. God damn, this sucks. Oh, dearie me. Okay, one guy is left and he's all the way over there, so I believe... Oh, geez, check the map. He got hit all the way beyond the edges of the map, dude. Okay, well, in that case, I feel like we're just gonna go ahead and die here, because we're gonna get far enough away to get this guy, but then we're gonna die from, we're gonna fail the mission, rather, from, abandoning Marta.
The assholes have sent a fucking chopper.
The assholes! Tom, I felt like you were cosplaying as the Polish accountant from Twin Peaks: The Return. I've not seen any Twin Peaks. I feel like I'm holding it in a glass case, ready to break when my personality needs a new refresh. You know what I mean? Like, some stuff like Creedence Clearwater Revival, you just keep around until you need it.
Jesus!
This and the Beach Boys, I feel like, maybe is more apropos. It's stuff I know I'll love, and I can just go ahead and... Hey, thank you, Cat Ruined J.O. for the 3 months of Prime. I'd simply push it away with my foot. You seem like such a David Lynch guy. I know I seem unsettling and... unsettling and arcane, yeah. I get that. Now, is that guy... Okay, I think that guy is still on the map. Looks like he's just over here. Okay, good. Let's go and... Oh my god! Die from getting hit by a car! Well, let's go ahead and respawn. I do think I seem like a David Lynch guy. At least I seem like a guy who could be in a David Lynch property. Me squatting in the corner of his house. I can be weird too. He immediately freaks me out. I have to leave because I feel sick. He makes me so scared I feel nauseous and I have to go. That's funny to be on fire and jogging. Okie dokie. That guy is over here. We take him out nicely. We get lucky with some car hits. And now, all that remains is to click on these guys until they stop bothering me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, my big fat head is getting in the way when I fire. Oh my god, he's the gene. So trying to use the little pistol to fire because its first shot is always accurate as opposed to the other guns I have ammo in.
But you gotta stay down.
God damn it. If I might please dispose of the guy who is firing a gun from my helicopter. Oh, okay, we got the pilot. Well done, me. That guy just has not been clocking in. He was just
Sit tight.
crouching behind the car door for a while. You too, actually. Let me go ahead and punch your time cards. There we go. Now.
Sorry about the welcoming party, sweet cheeks, but you gotta stay down.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take cover here and see if I can call my friends to come and pick me up. Because if I can, that will mean...
Terry, I need your help, brother.
Hang tight, I'm on my way.
Watching you try and shoot helicopters reminds me of how I've clearly played too much of this game because I'm obscenely good at aiming. Just a... Well, I'm very happy for you, Durago Doggo. It's a funny brag to make. No, watching you reminds me of my own abilities. Okay, now, I'm going to eventually locate a bike, hopefully. Because that's pretty much the only thing we can do to get out of this. At this amount of wanted rating, the trains aren't running, which is a shame, because I really would like to be taking a train right now. Up-a-dip-up-up-a. We need a motorbike, and we cannot get our buddies to drop it off for us, unfortunately. Just see if we can back up.
This is Terry.
God damn. Hey, there they are! The boys have arrived. Okay, cool. Sweet. Let's get on this. Oh, we've knocked it over with our bodies. And now... Good. Okay, now, we need to lose the cops and get over to here. Cool, cool, cool. Now, this might seem like the optimal way to do that, but that is scary to me on account of this route is just like a highway and we could get hit by a car very easily. Is everybody talking at the same time when I unpause the video game? God damn, that was like jumping into a Discord call. Okay. Try that again. Thank you. Good lord. Alright. Computer, please navigate flawlessly to next location. In here, we can lose the cops nice and easy if we get lucky with them not flying over us and spotting us, which looks like we're about to. Cursed it. Okay, easily passes. Nice. Challenge. Pleasantly passed, with a smile to boot. Smile loading.
Okay, Johnny.
Smile deployed.
Marta.
Okay.
Okay then. Not exactly the best welcome you can expect.
Now, let's have a look at where we are headed. We have the... oh, actually, if it's only over there... Now, I guess the problem we have here is... Can Marta swim? Because some NPCs in this game, if you try to get them to swing for elongated periods of time, they simply drown. Oh god. So we could take the... the bridge.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, let me see here. Oh, brother. See, that over there is a very scary prospect, so I think I'll go ahead and keep going over here. Good news is we haven't lost too much. That firefight seems to be eminently passable.
Lost MC.
Lost MC.
Macho, pero le gustan los miembros del mismo sexo como yo.
Okay,
Qué
up
loco.
here.
Ah, entiendo.
Loco,
Okay.
yeah. I get loco.
Okay.
A veces me pregunto si vale la pena.
Mechanically, yeah, look, this video games make you type things that you don't feel comfortable saying. You're not the person you are when you optimize gameplay. Don't worry about that.
Maybe wanna go out
Uh-oh,
sometime?
okay, okay,
Let
okay.
me show you around?
Jesus Christ, is he asking out this lady?
Unos pocos cientos de dólares. Un viaje a Liberty City y una noche
Okay.
o dos con Elisabetta. Por lo menos.
CK3 makes me think the same thing. Crusader Kings 3 is a great way to see.
Insurmountable hindrance in this
Ooh,
relationship.
ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god, no. I'm not in a position where I am ready to talk about that. I'd like to be left alone. Oh, that's such a shame. What about now? Now I'm ready to talk about it, yeah. That sucked! Tom, are you in a headspace where you can receive constructive criticism about your gameplay? Yeah, go ahead. That stank! Oh, golly goodness. No, Marta! Okay, alright. So it's not entirely accurate if you're moving, looks like, but if you're standing still, this should be 100% accurate. There we go. Click some heads. And this will be over before you know it. Uh-oh, out of ammo and reloading in full sight of everybody. Everybody saw me fumbling my clip. I'm embarrassed. Go get Marta, no problem. Alright.
Gonna need some transport.
Terry, can I get back up, please? Thank you, Drago Doggo. It's good to know we are...
Hey, Johnny, I'll be there as soon as I can.
We are united in that. Alright, the boys are spawning in on the other side of the airport. Clay! What is wrong with you? You can see on the minimap there, they've... Boys, please tell me you can make your way around. Okay, they're not moving. I gotta go, meet up with them, I guess. Don't kill that guy. He is normal. Cop, though, can be murdered by me. You know what? Hell, I'll go ahead and enjoy a new gun. Shiny new gun for Tombo. Went to departures instead of arrivals. Oh my god, you're right. Marta! Come on. Thank you. Trying not to kill any more cops here because a 4-star wanted level would be, yes, that's right, annoying. There is such a thing as too much attention. As hard as that may be to believe. And you know what? It's something I'm trying to learn myself. Okay, we have found where Clay is hanging out with his motorcycle all by himself. Trapped in the duty-free. Do I have any duty-free enjoyers in the chat? I myself have not really fucked around with the duty-free expenditure as much as I would like. Well, not as much as I would like, but it does feel sometimes like I'm leaving... Sorry, man. Money on the table. Just got a 4-star wanted rating for killing one of my own guys. Okay, that seems like it would help you guys out, but alright. Saved so much in Japan. Yeah, what'd you pick up? Are you buying... Because I feel like it's only gonna be like cologne, whiskey, and in some places cigarettes that are the duty-free pickups. I've always wanted a giant Toblerone. I mean, that ambition is tailor-made for duty-free, for sure. Oh my god! Well, I mean, that thing was the size of the map, so I don't feel bad about not dodging the van when it tried to hit me. Tom, I'm watching the stream while I have a Star Trek episode on mute. Wild to hear the screaming as Cisco and Garrick conspire to start a war. God damn, we gotta take away some of your screens. Hell yeah, tree falls without a sound. I don't know Cisco and Garrick. I assume that's Deep Space. I don't know. The only Star Trek I've seen is... Please, please, please. The only Star Trek that I've seen, apart from like one of the J.J. Abrams movies, is Next Gen, which I very much like. Attempt 18. Okay. Alcohol might be worth it because it's pretty heavily taxed in Australia. That makes sense. I mean, as someone who, humongous brag incoming, loan a moment of personal pride about to be said, doesn't drink much anymore. Yeah, I feel like my ability to enjoy duty-free... Let me get through the loudest section of the game maybe before talking. Is like somewhat limited. Because I do understand, like, it for drinking.
I need to find us some wheels.
This is Terry. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
God damn it. Okay, well, Terry's out. Why don't I go ahead and see if Clay wants to hang out? Clay, my boy, might you be interested in providing me with some backup?
Clay, man, let's ride in a pack. Get Terry and come meet me.
There we go!
Chapter president, man.
Hooray! Look at this asshole taking care of his liver. It is weird that that's like the thing that you're damaging when you drink, and it takes so long to stop drinking when it's literally the thing that would live in it. It's the stuff that helps you live. And yet, I still want to harm it, and I don't wish it well. Bloom. Velcro Agendals, thank you for the 12 months. A whole year! Happy streamiversary. The live special, its current state is, I've gotten the, oh my god, did they spawn in at the back of the, what is happening with the boys today, man? They done did it again. Okay, we gotta go, okay, they are coming to meet us, which is good. Now, unfortunately, okay, they do get off the bike, so we don't have to kill them immediately. Get on the bike, steal this, drive in front of the crossfire, and enjoy a stress-free escape. Okay. There is... Oh my god, no. Oh dear. Hello, officer! Hello, please let me get up! Please let me... Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well, that took out a humongous amount of our health.
Yo, let's leave, like fucking now.
Okay. Yeah, I know, I know Star Trek Next Generation. That's the only one I've watched, and I do like it very much. Deep Space Nine is similar to, Oh, good God. Pet Shop Boys sitting with a, sitting in the personality cabinet, which is gonna be deployed when I need it most. I know that I'll love Deep Space Nine. Everybody loves that shit. You and Demi doing your Deanna impressions live in my head. Data? If the group chat says he's a narcissist, doesn't it follow that he's a narcissist? And yet you don't think the group chat has your best interest at heart. So about that live special. Oh yeah, so live special currently sitting on 1 edit done. Second one is sitting in my inbox. We had some issues that meant we had to go back to the drawing board on an edit. Just some stuff that wasn't handled correctly. Nobody's fault. But now it is a very scant amount of time from being released onto the world. Which is gonna be great, and I'm looking forward to doing the requisite going on podcasts tour of publicity for it. Oh my god, there's a bike right here. Has that been there every single time? I'm going to go completely insane if it was.
Okay, you and I need some wheels right about now.
Hey, Snorktines, thank you for the 37 months. Welcome back. I'll be taking a quick pass on the edit and then it should be ready to go. Okay, cool. That's exciting to know that one of the Go-Off Kings is going to be downloading CapCut and using it for good.
Vámonos, Johnny. Estás trabado,
They had
Johnny.
to edit out Tom's Michael Richards style rant. I did go on one of those. This guy's shirts are too big and he's always wearing jackets. In the TV show, that is. It wasn't funny or good. But, in my defense, I said very few slurs. To be killed in the middle of maybe the world's worst joke is such a divine sorrow.
Déjame, suéltame.
Okay. Load up. Now, pretty much as soon as I spawn in, oh my god, there is a bike there! Okay, good. I don't need to call Terry and Clay when we load in. That is actually very good information. Please reload. Oh my god, there we go. Okay, taxi collects that guy as I set him up for it. Thank you so much. So yeah, my special will be coming out. Oh my god, this car is on fire, get away from it. My special is going to be coming out at some point. And it is looking good. It's looking very good and I'm very happy with it. Which is a good position to be in. That said, it has not changed from a special that is very about pathetic men on the internet and guys sucking their own cocks. So, there's definitely some parts of it that it would be better if they had changed. Off we go!
Hombres no tienen ni puta idea de cómo manejar.
God damn, everybody keeps talking in this dang game. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just careen through here. I've tried to take this little shortcut 2 times so far, and it's messed up both times. But surely, the 3rd time is the charm. Easy 360. Lazy, stylish 360 into getting hit by car. Holy god. The combo continues into a wall tap, and then a final hit by car to end. Please don't kill me in that way. Fast car to slow car is gruesome. Okay. Load him up. Just kidding. Get killed by car. Gosh darn, we are dying a lot at this little respawn point. One more. Please, just one. All I ask, and this is a relatable cry, is to be alive long enough to check my phone. Alright, we did it. Text message received and reacted to. We get to retry the mission immediately. Hell yes. Fantastic. Skip this little cutscene. And enjoy... Oh my goodness. We are equipped with the shotgun. Which is not necessarily what I want. Now then. Check on these guys. Could have sworn one of those should have hit. Alright, one other guy over here. Good. And get the bike. Bing, 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 bing. Madam, if you'd care to join me on the bike.
I need to find us some wheels.
Thank you so much, Marta. Okay, realizing that there's a bike right there is honestly huge because I have previously wasted so much time driving around looking for nothing and relying on Terry and Clay to bring me a bike.
Carajo, the police are mamones, man.
Okay. We have grass, we have parkland, we have areas that the police don't feel completely comfortable driving in, which is a thrill. Uh-oh. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Well done. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and treat myself to turning down the volume of the game
Okay,
so I don't hear this discussion as loudly as usual. Which I'm not doing because I find it
Not exactly the
problematic or whatever, I just am annoyed by hearing the voices again.
Habla de lo
Alright.
que pasó con los guardas.
Let's go ahead.
Contrabando. Miles y
Go-
miles
go-
de
do- do-
dólares de perico a un país. No se puede esperar sonrisas y besos.
Now then.
yeah, whatever, darling.
Okay, check map. Honestly, I'm thinking we do it. Oh my god! Oh. Okay. How? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just listening.
Déjame suelta.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and kill these guys with a shotgun when they get out of the car. Because that way we can hopefully guarantee that they don't get shunted to worlds beyond our imagination. That said, I do see one of them up there. That's gonna be a problem. I hope that's not... No, it is. Okay, well, we'll get to that when we need to. Please reload. Thank you, Johnny. Okay. And one more. Okay. Great. Okie dokie. Now this fella who's up on the roof, we're just gonna need to run over and, well, murder him with a gun. No, he's down here. I was wrong, and I'm more than happy to say that I can admit that. That's right. Saying and admitting. Okay, the bike is not there now. I assume that's because it's gotten cleared up by the traffic that whips through at the very start. Never mind, it's right there. Okay, hang up the phone and get onto this. We are getting steadily Swiss cheesed by the helicopter that's still watching us. I was hoping that that would fly away when the boys had all died, but doesn't seem like it does.
Muy bien, Johnny.
Okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead and follow our basic plan from the last one. Oh my goodness. The physics of the bike are unguessable.
Mierda. Esta ciudad está llena de
Okay. Through here. Good. Skirt there. Me helping my wife shop.
Good boy.
Now, the grass is going to be slightly more difficult to drive on, but considering everything's difficult to drive on, it doesn't really change the tempo of the run. Ooh boy, thank goodness. Just an off-axis collision means we don't come off the handlebars.
Okay, Johnny.
What if you held caps lock to change the camera to show helicopter view?
Marta,
It does do that, to be sure. It is, a very cinematic view of the video game that I'm not sure why anyone would use it. That seems pointed. I don't see why there would be a situation where those cars would go there at any point in time from that starting position. Okay, attempt 23.
Déjame suelta.
You would have seen that coming in helicopter view. I think in helicopter view I would have been off course enough that I would not have gotten hit by that, it's true. Okay. Now. Well, let's go ahead and kill the rest of these guys. Mr. Explaining GTA 4 objectives. Well, that's the driving done. Now I believe I'll be getting into a protracted firefight. If I had my druthers, I would be engaging in a firefight after a commute. And then following the firefight, yep, another commute. And luckily, looking down at my hand, it's fucking full of druthers, dude. I've got more than I wanted. Hey, Jacob1324, thank you very much for the Prime sub. 4 months, welcome back.
We're gonna need some transport.
We are starting at half health, yes. Tachi! How you doing? Bed sores spotted in chat. Okay, so it lied. That's fine. And I will be perishing from being pinched against the ceiling. Okay, fair enough. Attempt 24. Computer. Understood and God bless. Betos. Okay. Alright, the gang has ended up quite spread out. Check the map to see where the last guy ended up. Any sight of him? No, none that I can see. So, hopefully that means he's part of this clutch of fellas over here. Switch out for this pistol. And use this pistol to deftly click the heads of our hated enemies. Okay, or just click on kind of their limbs and so on until they fall down and start moving around slowly on the ground. Hello! Hello! Wow, you were perfectly hidden behind your friend. Okay. Dreading heading back to the UK for a few weeks for work. Oh no, my bike broken! Sorry you all had to hear that. Okay, through here. Things are good for me. Grabbing... No, actually, hang up. I want to phone them while I'm, like, over here. So that they don't turn up around the back of the terminal again. Back up, please.
Clay, man, let's ride in a pack. Get Terry and come meet me.
Sounds like you're looking for trouble, Johnny. We'll be there.
Okay. Clay has spawned in. Clay advancing on my position. Also, finally... to the relief of all of the people watching on YouTube, and saying, this guy seems really stupid. Finally, I am ready to explore the possibility of driving up to the train tracks in the train station and using the train lines to escape. Sorry, man, I need to get on this. Just go ahead and get on this.
Así se hace. You drive good, Johnny.
Okay. Now then. Why would anyone call you stupid, Keiko? That's a great question. I guess it's because they're, poor in spirit and looking to make themselves feel bigger and stronger. Honestly, this is much easier than I thought it would be. Damn, I thought that was going to be borderline impossible. Alright, and now we want to head, yeah, I guess north takes us... Well, fuck, where does north take us? 'Cause where's... Oh no, that just ends there. That's just straight up end zone. Oh yeah, okay, so we can only use the trains to go the hell of long way, or I can use train to get up
No more police. Muy bien,
north.
Coño, Johnny.
And... Uh-oh, we're clipping. Uh-oh, uh-oh, we're not happy with this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, oh, goodness me. And...
Vámonos, Johnny.
Okay, yep, just trying to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, and here's... Well, here's a helpful train to guide us out of our little rut that we found ourselves in. Oh, okay, no, I just fixed it. Whew.
Good boy. Los tomes no tienen.
Alright, fixed. Monorail? Dura-rail, dude, come on now. Just regular old train. Ooh, okay.
Métele. Let's go, Johnny.
Man, this bike is not good on these train tracks. Okay. Right around here. Oh. And just gently kind of clip around this horrible little area I found myself on for a little while. So every time I touch these rails, the character model starts to freak out. Fair enough. God damn it. Okay, there we are. Let's at least lose the cops while we're on these rails, and then we can think about how to get to our destination. So, I think maybe the plan is going to be jump off of this and then use that bridge to cross.
Muy bien, Johnny.
Because it's pretty quiet over there. All things considered. So, how do we do that? Well, I think
Johnny Clemens.
we go up here.
Okay, Johnny.
We ride over this. That you could fall, maybe not through, but certainly it'd be annoying.
Exactly the best welcome you could expect.
Drive
That's Liberty
straight
City for you.
under that
Full of
sign,
surprises,
and then just keep going. All right.
Habla de lo que
Uh-oh,
gusta
uh-oh,
la
uh-oh.
guarda.
Few.
Pasar de contrabando.
Okay, okay, okay.
Miles y miles de dólares de perico a
Oi, oi, oi.
sonrisas y besos.
Ay, ay, yee.
Yeah.
Shit, 1-star wanted rating. Didn't think that that would get me on account of I wasn't driving through the toll lane. Uh-oh, uh-oh. They're whizzing past me, but due to the thinness of the bike, I believe that I'll be perfectly safe.
Los hombres no
Uh-oh,
tienen
uh-oh, uh-oh,
una
uh-oh.
idea de cómo manejar.
If that had exploded anywhere else. God, that's B and S. I'm going to go to the bathroom because I need to recoup and also go to the bathroom. All right, see you in a sec.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We've already used this BRFX screen. I'll use the other one.
Ain't nobody.
All my friends are hot and they only dance to techno. Techno. Only dance to techno. Techno. All my friends are hot and they only dance to techno. All my friends. Techno. All my friends only dance to techno. All my friends. Techno. All my friends are hot and they only dance to techno. All my friends. All my friends. All my friends. All my friends. Only dance to techno. All my friends. All my friends. Only dance to techno. All my friends. All my friends are hot and they only dance to techno. 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 All my friends are hot and they only dance to techno. Techno. Only dance to techno. Techno. All my friends are hot and they only dance to techno. All my friends. Techno. All my friends only dance to techno. All my friends. Techno. All my friends are hot and they only dance to techno. Techno. Only dance to techno.
Hello. All right, just back in time. Just on time to nip the discussion of does anyone know the ethnicity of the Fushigi man in the bud? Hey everybody. Let's go ahead and retry this wonderful mission. I believe that this mission is doable in the next, like, 2 attempts, I want to say.
Déjame, suéltame.
Wonderful little cutscene. That's what happens when the streamer is not on screen. Truly, the streamer is the thin purple line separating the chat from pure barbarism. Holy fuck, dude. That just gave me the world's worst idea for a flag. Okay. Okay. Is the thin purple line still, like, already a thing for asexual cops or something? Is that... Okay, get on that.
No more police. Muy bien, Johnny.
Now then.
Man, we gotta shake these cops.
No, wrong way, Tom. You're doing it again. You're taking the route that you just think is aesthetically pleasing and not ideal. You fool. Okay. It's for security guards? There is not a security guard thin line flag. Okay, Hermdog 69 Hermdog 420 got pulled out of posting unretirement to post thick purple line about Grimace's penis. Okay, that's good to know what kind of stuff jolts my audience out of their stupor. Okay. Thin purple line flag. Thin line colors for discipline. Oh my god. And this is on Security Magazine. A call for the thin purple line. Oh, you are so very cucked if you are proposing a line, dude. Security brackets proposed. Oh. All the other ones didn't need to. People didn't. Anyways, they just did it. Emergency medical is just all blue, one white. Okay. So going ahead and tying. That's interesting that you view paramedics as the exact opposite of police officers. Okay, and one gives life and the other one, well, simply enforces justice. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Enforces justice like whatever dogs are running around when they get the call. Military and conservation. Okay, that feels like military's... I feel like those are two people who haven't agreed on who gets to hold the controller. And you both have decent claims on it. Corrections being the thin grey line is fucking dystopian, man. Okay. Thin red line is used by the firefighting community to show support for firefighters as well as to memorialize firefighters who are killed in the line of duty. Okay, thin white line represents emergency medical services. It's so funny that they had to make the whole thing blue to make sure that the line could be white. Oh, and it's not the thin gray line, they're making it the thin silver line. But how is the security profession, both public and private, symbolized? At present, security professionals don't have their own thin line color. That may be changing. According to Tom Conley, of the Conley Group, oh, of course, who has been a longtime supporter of skilled, well-trained, and highly compensated security officers. One sec. It's the only security services organization in Iowa, okay, that requires specialized training and professional certification for all of its personnel. It looks like also it's permanently closed. And he was fired by the city of West Des Moines over comments he made during the 2020 racial justice protests. Interesting. Made some comments during Black Lives Matter. Did this private security company guy that made a city fire him. Okay. Big dog, look, I don't know too much about America, but to be fired for racism as a security company owner in Iowa, that has to be some stuff that I don't... That's so racist. I don't even want the chance of it being reflected in my glasses on stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Good, Johnny.
judge the book by its blurb here and continue on. And I'm also gonna fall off my bike while Marta stays on head bobbing to Night of the Roxbury. Alright, come on. Okay. Holy fuck, dude.
Carajo. The police are my
All right.
man.
Now, if we go ahead and drive through here, I have abandoned my train setup for literally no reason, except I want to see what it's like down here on the beach.
Los tombes no tienen
The beaches of Liberty City are notably miserable, and this one is no exception. Giving us sludge-like sand, hanging Bloodborne-style chains off of the pier, and some pleasantly broken down wood. Okay, now let's see if we can lose the cops under this bridge. Very good. Me and Marta sitting in line on my motorcycle. There's a light on my motorcycle.
Johnny Clemens. Nice to meet you.
This looks like every Melbourne beach. I have bad news about. Oh my god! How much Melbourne beaches suck. Yeah, they're really unfortunate. Oh, Marta is over there. Do I make it to her? Might I make it to Marta? We make it? Bike. Picked up. Now we're on a flashing amount of health.
Marta. Okay.
Yes, that's right, Johnny. Marta. Boy, oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and fang it and hope we make it. Same strategy as last time. Just hug the side. Also, gonna go ahead and see if I can pay my way past the toll.
De perico a un país. No se puede esperar sonrisas y besos.
Okay, seems like
Yeah.
maybe
whatever.
this side.
You Liz Torres?
The fact that one side didn't have the gate threw me off there, and I didn't know if I was remembering wrong which side of the road they go on. Hey guys, just started playing Uncharted 4 for the first time, and I think I'm going to be really autistic about it. What a great hello, I'm here chat message. Howdy, citizen. Annoying guy here. That's good. I mean that genuinely. It's such a funny thing to be like. I feel like Uncharted is a game series that everybody plays and no one has strong feelings about. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm thrilled that it's somebody's hyperfixation. Because I feel like everybody like it's like the Spider-Man games where everyone I know who's touched the game also platinumed it, and when asked about how the game is, they're like, yeah, I know. I honestly don't remember that time in my life at all. Okay. My favorite Uncharted is the Vita one. So I hear, and as someone who owns a Vita, and I mean shit, me and Natalie have bonded over the fact that both I and her husband own a PlayStation Vita. Ooh. I still have not played the Uncharted on Vita, even though I know that it's good. But unfortunately, because it's a PlayStation Vita that I own, I am on a bound to only think about playing it and then never actually follow through. The Hexer is broken. No, it's not. It drives. Yay! There are simply too many Vita games to play. That's such a...
I need to find us some wheels.
I feel like that can't be true.
Muy bien, Johnny.
Soul Sacrifice and Soul Sacrifice Delta. Yeah, and don't forget, God, what are the other games that people want you to play on Vita? Oh... You can borrow Uncharted from me to play on the Vita game console. Natalie, that is so nice. However, I've done the even nerdier thing of, well, okay. If the Sony Corporation is listening, this is satire, of course. I would never do such a thing as disrespect one of your beautiful pieces of hardware. But I have jailbroken mine so I can download it. So I can download any games I like on there. Yahaha!
Muy bien, otra.
Perhaps we could just meet up and hang out, even though I've nothing to gain from the interaction. No, that's foolish. You could probably bring me a treat. Is mentioning Natalie trying to name drop? No, not if she's in the chat. That doesn't... I don't have to... Oh, there's a car blocking my path.
Tried good, Johnny.
Mentioning someone who's in the chat is not like the grounds for a... I feel like I get away with it. Get up here. Take this route on account of a train just drove down it, which, due to my powers of deduction, I can tell it means that a train will not drive down it for probably a minute or two. And then switch over to the other lane whenever we can. Please. Thank you. I don't think she stuck around after a one chat message. Mafia Don and Goon Polycle, she just said something up there. She just said calling the cops. Okay, I didn't actually read that she said calling the cops. All right, fair enough. Actually, yeah, I believe I believe she was replaced by an imposter. Natalie is calling the cops. I, of course, will be calling the security guards and waving my, thin... Fuck, what was their line? Thin purple line. I have no idea what he's doing, but I'm here.
Johnny Clemens.
Okay, easy now.
Okay, Johnny. Me llamo Marta.
Marta. Okay. Not exactly
All right.
the welcome you could expect, but that's Liberty
Now,
City for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and get some speed so that we do not...
Habla de lo que pasó con los
Thank you, Drastic Actions, for pinning the chat message. Have no idea what he's doing.
miles de dólares que se dedican a un país. No se puede esperar sonrisas y besos.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Whatever, darling.
Okay, alright, we make it.
Friends?
And now...
Amigos?
Elizabeth y yo.
Please! Oh, I hate when I plead with the video game. Ma. What color line do Bake Off hosts get? I feel like the line... I mean, it would be every color under the sun. We do go ahead and wear a lot of colors on that wonderful show.
Déjame, suéltame.
Did I tell you guys? I think I've mentioned this before, but one of my favorite posts on r/baking. I'll pull it up again because I really love this one. Ya da 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 da. Pardon me. Here we go. First from scratch cake. Any tips on how to get red instead of pink buttercream would be awesome. Lady, you are trans. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Hey, you tried your best. You baked with your heart, and that's what came out. No, you're not patriotic anymore. Happy Pride. Happy Pride on July 4th. It's so good, man. I love this. I love this picture so much. Also, this is way too much buttercream. God damn, this would be a nightmare to eat. Boah. Okay. Pink flag would go hard. For real, dude. The trans flag has genuinely the best color palette. It is so good. They absolutely snapped when they made the trans flag. The trans pride flag is a triumph of design. Okay. Easy now. Did Natalie just ask if I'm playing alone? Have no idea what he's doing, but I'm here. Okay. He is technically playing alone. I am, yes. Okay, but what is this? A mission? Is he playing alone? But okay, yeah. Sorry, Natalie, but is there a goal? Yes, I'm currently attempting to drop this lady off at an apartment. So what I'm trying to do is drive to a location. I've just VIP'd Natalie so that her messages stand out. Do you know her? I just met her. She's a friend from work. She's currently introduced by the video game as a drug mule. So this is the first time we're meeting her in the video game. Natalie's being a good friend. Natalie is being a good friend. The time I've already broken Natalie's heart once on set when I said to her that she was like, oh, so what do you do? And I said, I'm into magic cards. And she said, oh, I love magic. Can you do a trick right now? And I had to say, no, it's so much worse than that. I'm so sorry.
Sorry about the welcoming party, sweet cheeks, but you gotta stay down.
But the game asked you to do it. The game asked me to get the lady from the airport and drop her off. So now I have picked up Marta, lose the cops. I need to lose the cops by
Man, we gotta shake these cops.
by driving out of the flashing area that you can see on the bottom left of the screen. So I'm going to... Magicians have the same thing the other way, actually, like no joke. God damn, dude. I've known a couple of magicians in my life. I guess end of story. Ooh. So what I've done here, Natalie, is I've just realized that Natalie might not know that this is a strange version of Grand Theft Auto 4. In this one, I've modded it. In Grand Theft Auto, usually the cars don't fly around all fast like this. But in this one, I've changed some of the properties of the cars so that they do... so that everything I don't need in a mission is undrivably fast and also very threatening. Or the cars are going faster. Yeah, you almost don't notice it until I point it out.
Yeah, whatever, darling. You Liz Taurus old friends?
Okay.
Liz amigos?
Oh my god, no. Okay, we have to get out of here. That's a 1-star wanted rating and I die anyway! Rowan just came and asked if it's a story mission. I don't know. Is it a story mission? This is a story mission, yeah. This is a story mission. I'm completing the DLC mission. The DLC GTA 4 Lost and Damned. And I'm doing the mission Marta Full of Grace, which is an Elizabeta Torres mission. Okay, alright. Goodbye, fellas. Now, you? No, you're good. You're fine. Nobody with a mustache like that could be a cop. Please, let me shoot you in the head. Oh my goodness. Okay, we fucking skimmed by his ears a dozen times. But now we're able to deftly dispatch our motley crew of hateful cops who are simply stopping me from doing what I want, and therefore will be put down like dogs. Alright, now to jump on over. Wa-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Please. Thank you, I'm berry juice. Yes, this is what I'm trying to do, essentially, Natalie, is complete the game under very stupid circumstances. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use train again. Man, I'm doing a sleep study tomorrow. Humongous brag. I booked in at a sleep place to go check if I have sleep apnea or whatever. Demi is so certain that we both have sleep apnea that she's, I believe, already ordered the machine. But I've booked in for the study, and so I'm going. In making the appointment, the guys, call you up to make sure you're good for the day, and I answer the phone, and I say, yes, absolutely, and then he calls me back, and he's like, oh, and just so you know, if you're driving, we do have parking at this location. And... Please. Rip, it's like $3,000. I was not aware of that.
Coño, Johnny.
That's most interesting indeed.
No more police. Muy bien.
Anyways, I'll be going in and getting my, nose and brain looked at, I guess, in that order. I don't know what they do in a sleep study. I'm looking forward to finding out what happens. Just, I guess, in life and also in this sleep study as well. But I didn't have the... It was a bad time having the guy say to me, oh, and just so you know, we do have parking available, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that I will be using public transport to get to the sleep study. For some reason, I was like, well, that's embarrassing of me to say that, you know, I'll be there doing that. I don't think I want to do the sleep overnight sleep study. I think I'd rather do the one where I take home like a bracelet or whatever and just have that instead of staying overnight, because I think I fart too much to be a person who sleeps in public. I don't want to sleep and be professionally observed because I am gonna be like writhing around and farting and embarrassing myself. I should have asked Demi how much it costs. And thank you, Tree Falls Without a Sound, for saying I predict Tom will be annihilated by a car right now. Okay. Sleep study ruined by showing up exhausted from a hike there. Best night of sleep of my life because I walked 9 hours to get to the sleep study. Dude just fart, it's natural. Okay. Chatter's fetish found. Located. Okie dokie. The guys are over here, the girlies are out, and they're getting shot in the head. And now... Click. Oh. Please. They take so much cleaning and maintenance to use long term. I mean, yeah, look, I get that. I do think that also I'd like to sleep normal if I haven't been. And it may well be... I mean, I snore pretty bad. But I wonder if I have apnea or if I'm just, you know, Please. I bet the sleep study people have never heard a client fart before. That's probably weird for them. You understand that I don't, like, I lack the ability to easily compartmentalize my life. And so, also, thing I've found is even if you think, well, that guy's seen it all, he probably still doesn't want to see more. You know what I mean? Like... You're still gonna get added to the big edit that they have, the compilation clip they have of all the funniest farts they've seen at the sleep study. Okay. Hey, No Scope Goswazzle, thank you for the 61 months. Welcome back. Be careful, there's that person on the tracks. Thank you, Natalie. I'm sorry if I wasn't careful enough. Over them. Okay, we're alright. Tom, if it makes you feel any better, you will be alone in the room. That actually does make me feel better. But also I might not do the sleepover thing, right? I might just do the wear a bracelet home, which is less helpful, but... As someone that did the sleep study last year, the nurse told me I'm on camera and they'll know if I masturbate. Full deadpan. Huh. I guess that is something that you realize you need to tell people after, several visits that you'd rather not think about again. People do be jerking off thinking they can just get away with it, man.
You Liz Taurus, old friends? You Liz amigos?
And whoop. Well, how am I supposed to sleep good if I don't jerk off? How am I supposed to go to sleep at this sleep study if they won't let me look at pornography on my phone for 4 hours before I go to sleep at full brightness? By the way. Okay, go full speed over this. Yikes. Easy, easy, easy. We get 1-star wanted rating for riding through here. Fair enough. No, we don't somehow? Okay, miracle located. Okay. Get past that. Oracle driving peacefully past. Actually a hazard at this moment because that could disrupt the collision patterns of these cars that are zooming past us. So we need to get past them right quick. Here's where we got by the explosion. We do not get got by a second explosion.
Maybe the language barrier.
There is no alleyway there. That's a shame. There was one there and I missed it. I'm a fool. Okay. All right. This is a complex and annoying path to take. This is a exploded. This is a bit of highway that is being worked on, which we can go down should we want to. Sorry, one sec. Just reading up on people's various sleep study takes. I need to play Balatro for an hour in bed before trying to sleep. Yeah, how dare they take that away from us? Okay. I thought all those masturbation sleep study videos were fake. How many videos have you... Never mind. What's your algorithm up to? Oh my god. Well... That was, if I may say so myself, deftly navigated. That was the moment in Last of Us where a protagonist gets imbued with false self-confidence and then gets crushed by a piece of car. I haven't been keeping up with the TV series. I don't know if that made it into the adaptation, but it was a great part of Last of Us 1. Oh. That's such a shame. Okay. Okie dokie. And let's get out of cover and run around and shoot the gentleman. After this, our prize is going to be being able to get on a bike and drive away from the gentleman. Speaking of, anybody here watch the Netflix series The Gentleman? It has the one British guy that I like in it. He's also the guy who's in White Lotus Season 2 as the guy with a... Season 2. As the horrible man who's always cheating on his wife. Gonna have to narrow it down. The young one. Prince Andrew is not the one British guy I like. I don't make an exception for Prince Andrew. No, I was watching The Gentleman, the Netflix series, which is a wonderfully bad show, but a way to spend your time. Holy shit, 105 events per hour? Holy God, Hope Fox. Look, I think that I'm probably not going to get anything on the sleep test. I think it's probably just going to be like, hey, this ain't it. But it would be really nice to finally get a result that's like, oh yeah, here's your problem. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be great to take a test and the result of the test is you need this machine, and then you use the machine and the machine has fixed it. Yeah, Theo James is the name of the guy, the English guy I like. That's a handsome fella. I like to look at him very much. And I think he's a good actor too. And it's interesting that I think that I would like a machine that fixes it all when I don't use the various things that are supposed to do that, e.g. vitamin C, fish oil tablets, illegal and unethically prescribed amounts of testosterone. You know, the things that would really fix my problems if I were to delve into them. Oh, the vitamin? Yes. Yes, exactly. The problem being that, oh, you didn't have Glorpus. Oh no. My whole life I haven't had Glorpus? That's right, you haven't had Glorpus. Luckily, all you need is exactly 1 infusion of Glorpus and you'll be perfectly alright. And Glorpus costs 65 Australian dollars.
Boy, los hombres no tienen ni puta idea de cómo
Adult
manejar.
gummy vitamins? Damn. That's smart of them to slap the word adult on a fundamentally childish product.
Carajo, los police are mamones, man.
That's really smart of them to realize that adults still like treats. It turns out my Glorpus was just speed. Speed is great. You probably shouldn't be taking. Never mind.
Sí se hace. You drive good, Johnny.
I do find that a lot of my friends who are like, you know what? I thought that I was like really. Oh my god, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, no, of course. It's prescription. Alright, well hey, fair enough. A lot of advice you get about health in your 30s does boil down to your friends being like, oh, you haven't tried this? It's great. You're gonna love it. And it's the, Fred unmasking Scooby-Doo villain meme of, thing that'll cure it all and taking it off, stimulant. Okay, let's get up and do this. I got some vitamin C, like, uh-oh. How many times do you get to try? Here's the tragedy of it all, Natalie. Limitless amounts. I think the highest amount of attempts I've had on a mission is like 266. Hey, you won't tell the other people at work that I do this, right? Because they don't know how to get here. Okay, Natalie responding, oh no, to... Okay, yeah, so 269. The producers don't know how to get here. Em knows how to get to... Uh-oh. The podcast, but she listened to one episode and was like, yeah, I don't get it. All right.
No more police. Muy bien, Johnny.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Otra.
Please, might I get past this?
Police chasing us! Not good!
Fantastic. Tell her about CoinStream. Maybe the producers like it. Nobody needs to know about the time I spent 8 hours flipping a coin until I got heads 10 times in a row. Honestly, I've watched quite a few silently, but today you showed a haircut mannequin, so I had to talk. Natalie, can you recommend... What was the haircut that you were talking about? The mid-fade or something? What was that?
Los hombres no tienen ni puta idea de cómo manejar.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, the second coin stream. Certainly don't tell Natalie that I did 2 coin streams. Make it appear like I have ideas. What was the... No, Natalie had something... She said some kind of haircut. She said some kind of... Okay. Computer. Navigate to... Natalie Tran haircut message. Thank you, computer. Burst fade / mullet. Okay. Burst fade. Hi, I'd like a burst fade. Does Natalie know? Don't ask questions such as these. Would it benefit anybody's life if she were to know about that? Okay, now, this is going to be unfortunate because I'm taking us on a bridge with a 3-star wanted rating, which means that the bridge is going to be barricaded at the end. I'm willing to try it just to see, but I think that means that the bridge being barricaded is going to be hit towards us by oncoming traffic at some point, creating an essentially impossible wall. Well, it feels good to be right, if nothing else. Okay. Burst fade. Googled burst fade, and one of the images, a guy has rune and neck tattoos. Look, anytime you Google a haircut that can be put on a white guy, you're gonna find a guy with like a rune and neck tattoo, or like a lightning bolt where it shouldn't be, some kind of skull that definitely the best you can hope for is like Warhammer 40k from the skull. Okay. Now, I'm going to navigate to... Uh-oh. Alright, so this is what a burst fade is. Interesting. I think all of these are for people with a... I don't know, man. I feel like this is gonna look really insane on me. If I just put this on my head... I feel like I just got to get mullet without a fade. I think that would be my move. I think my move would be stay away from the fade entirely. I don't think I have a fade accommodating swag to me. By which I mean I'm self-identifying as old enough to buy alcohol and not get carded by even the most short-sighted clerk. No, you need to fade a mullet? I need to fade a mullet? Okay. Mullet fade. Is there any examples of this haircut on people who aren't 22? Old loser haircut. Okay. Now we're talking. Bro, actually? Okay. All right. I mean... Oh, okay, so you can have a mullet on the show. I see. 4D chess, Natalie Tran. Tom, it's so you can have a mullet on the show. They can't ask you to cut down what's not there, and you cut the top short. They can't do anything. I see. You're so smart. You're so smart. Is there an age/football slider filter? I don't... That's a good point. I do need to filter by, I mean, honestly, filtering by what code of football a guy looks like he plays with that haircut would be a good one. Okay, let's go ahead and, because that bike is all done for, I'm calling Terry to come pick me up on a bike. They could politely ask that you not return to the show. That is more of an option than it's ever been, that's for sure, yeah. Australian TV networks do not by any means have a mullet ban, but I feel like, look, the Bake Off vibe is something that was not accommodating to my mullet initially. Man, I'm sorry, if you can't take that as an invitation to get off the bike, then I'm gonna have to use the please get off the bike caliber. Alright, off we drive. Okay. AFL footballers have the worst haircuts ever, except for the guy who had the lobster hair. He gets a pass. AFL. Did he just shoot the friend who brought him the bike? Yes, I did. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, this guy rocks. Fuck, Rory Lob is such a good name, dude. So he got a lobster tattooed, not tattooed, a lobster dyed into his hair because he could be the lobster. That's so smart. The branding. Wait. AFL haircut. Fuck, man. That hair is made for motion. So good. Oh. To watch this guy in full form. Damn. Inbuilt speed lines on the mullet, dude. That's so good. All right. All right. Okay. Shout out to Mullet Sports, guys. Dude, hockey haircuts are an underappreciated, at least in Australia, source of incredible looks. Hockey guys look very specific ways. Okay, down here.
Carajo! The police are mamones, man.
See. Okay, now if I just get to the end of this dirt road and chill out over there. God damn it, that guy over there spotted us. Crap. Okay, now over here.
Good boy. Los
Thank you.
hombres no tienen ni puta idea de cómo manejar.
In Italian, good boy would be, wait, fuck, what's good in Italian? I guess it doesn't matter because she's speaking Spanish.
Vámonos, Johnny.
Woe-begotten streamer ignites international war against Australia. Italian is bene, right? And Spanish would be bueno? Bueno Nino?
Right foot, Johnny.
Dearie me. Gonna go up here just to try and lose the cops. That's the plan right now. And also to drive over some rocks that are all in my way.
Let's go, Johnny.
Nah. Okay.
Muy bien. Otra.
Okay, that's a shame.
No more police.
The physics of the bike continue to baffle and amaze. Now, if I could just get up on this and you could join me, Marta, we could be just... Okay, let's lose the cops in this wonderful little beer garden. Okay.
Mierda. Esta ciudad está llena de tombos.
See, Tombo. Alright, there we go. Did you learn Italian in school, Tom? No, I learned a little bit of French, and that's the most language I got in me. I do not know. And I am,
Johnny Clever.
shamefully monolingual, dude.
Okay, John.
Anyone who is bilingual, you have my utmost respect. You have access to whole worlds that I do not. I am so jealous of you for being smart enough to
Full of surprises.
learn another language and keep up on it. Because goddamn, only knowing English stinks, dude. Now, okay. We have gotten back onto the bridge.
You Liz Torres.
Keep it together as we drive across.
Liz Amigos.
Do not take this opportunity to look at the chat, as things are still very, very in flux. Okay.
I only work
For example, we need to take this corner as tightly as possible. And now here... Oh, shit. Great. We pay the fee so we don't get the 1-star wanted rating that would be very annoying to lose. And now we pray to get lucky on this crossroad. Try and hug the sides so that we don't get got by any cars careening down the middle. And then a very unfortunate lane change is coming up.
sometime. Let me show you.
Okay, we could be done with this mission very soon if this all just goes to plan. If it has the good grace to just go all to plan.
Maybe the language
Oh.
barrier might be an insurmountable hindrance in this relationship.
That seems most unfair. Marta, will you join me, please? God damn it, she's too far away again. Just have to keep the camera locked this way so we're diminishing the spawns that come and being aware of them. Maybe we can dodge them if we get lucky. Where is she, if you don't mind showing me where Marta is? Oh my god, is she... Oh, beautiful platforming. I'm going to... She's not showing as being above me. But this game is not the most reliable... Oh my god, she's still on the bike and she can't get off because it's underneath the... Skip the cutscene. Oh! Yes! Oh my god! Fantastic. Mission complete. It's hard to celebrate with your whole heart while you're flying through the air dead, but we're managing it. The mission is done. We are down to 4 missions left in this dang game. I'm gonna play the song. I'm gonna play the song that I commissioned from Montaigne to celebrate this one. Computer, play heartrending song. Thank you, computer.
You wanna go home, but you can't. You wanna call someone who loves you, but instead you ride, and there is no end. Yeah, you ride until you die. Yeah, you ride until you die. Yeah, you ride until you die. Oh, 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 oh. There's no rest on the open road. You want a friend right there beside you who can share the load, but you ride alone, and there is no friend. Yeah, you ride until you die. Yeah, you ride until you die. Yeah, you ride until you die. Oh,
Yeah, I've been on every interstate highway in the lower 48 states by now, and I never get tired of the view.
All right. Well, thank goodness. Only 32 attempts, even though it felt like, honestly, way more. That felt like so many more, and I'm so glad that they implemented a checkpoint system in the DLC so we weren't sitting here having to make the commute every single time, because good lord, this would be taking a long time if they had. All right. Look, I think that's a great place to leave off for today. I am going to go ahead and I think end this stream here. What a wonderful time I've had. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I will see you on 2 days from now, Australian Thursday, and then of course Australian Saturday as well. Get up. Come on, mate. You know what? Go ahead and treat yourself to one of these. Beautiful. All right. Toodaloo, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Stay dry, stay safe. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, check out the YouTube. There will be another edit going up this week of this wonderful playthrough. Relive the early days of this horrible biker expansion. Sorry, may I ask you guys how he won if he died? Well, I won and then I died. So I completed the mission and then I died right after, Natalie.
This song is called Big Box Truck.
I just fucking was cleaning up my tabs to finish it and I just got jump scared by this dang thing again. Horrifying stuff. Thank you, Drastic Actions, again. Actually, you know what? Here, let me... Drastic Actions did another horrifying thing in the channel, I think. I cannot remember where it was. DA did some other... Oh no, it was the clip of me... Not a clip. It was the gif of me getting hit by a car out of my bake-off. Little ad. Anyways, I will see you all later. Thank you very much for hanging out. Bye-bye. I did indeed die after I won. And so my success remains regardless. So we got the autosave. Mission complete, which is all I wanted out of today, to be done with one mission, which leaves us with 4 left. Hoo-wee! Wait, no, 5. God damn it. No! Oh, I was so optimistic. Bye-bye. Gonna go ahead and raid our buddy Big Hal Dottie, who is doing a wonderful game show stream. Let's see which one he's watching now. Ooh, I don't know. I do not recognize this one. But it's a face-off between Dan and Janice. Janis. Unconventional spelling. He's watching Talk About. Okay, cool. That's gonna rock. Enjoy Big Hal, everybody. Be good in there. Oh yeah, Natalie. Well, I guess that you won't hear this. You may have just been taken over to Big Hal's stream. I just drive my big box truck.